Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I hope everyone is doing well and wherever you guys are taking care of yourself and taking care of people around you. So in today's video, I am going to be talking about um, a topic which is highly, I would say, needed in our society, in our community these days, which we tend to neglect or tend to brush it under the carpet. So, the topic of the video today is how do you actually find a suitable spouse for yourself? So, I know there's so many women out there who are looking for a righteous spouse. There's so many men out there looking for righteous wives. So where do we actually draw the line? How do we know that this person is righteous for us? This person is for us, that we can say this is our soulmate. And how do we identify that? Okay, so I can talk for myself. I've been single for a long time now. And so many people um, come to my channel sometimes and tell me why you're not getting married. And this is not just regular viewers. This is actually coming from people of knowledge, uh, people who are actually give dawah. So I'm talking about these brothers. So my question to these brothers, whoever asking me these questions, that why am I delaying to do nikah? Why am I delaying the halal? Okay, the reason why I'm it's not that I'm delaying this on purpose. Okay, so here's the question. Here's this what you need to understand. If you are in my situation, or maybe a woman or a sister who is in a similar situation to me, maybe you can relate to this, which I feel is so neglected in our society, is so neglected in our community, that we tend to just forget about this. We tend to think, okay, no, what we can just raise this issue. We can just say, okay, this maybe it's a woman's fault. Maybe she doesn't want to settle down. Maybe she's just too bit independent. Maybe she likes her independence. Maybe she's feminist. So all these concepts, all these pre-assumptions that we have in our minds, or especially these brothers who who would actually make such remarks. I think this is quite sad. And this is coming from the people of knowledge, people who have much knowledge, who are a promoter of Islam, people who should really be promoting Islam, setting the examples. So they are in itself ambassadors of Islam. And it's quite shocking when it comes from sorry, come from these people, as I said, people of knowledge. So what we tend to forget is it's not on purpose that we don't want to get married, or we're not looking for our husbands. In my situation, I can just talk for myself. Okay, I have seen with other ladies, other sisters, that they are going through the similar thing to myself. Do leave in the comment section below if you are in a similar situation, if you have been married before, if you are divorced, if you are a widow, and you have children. Do leave your comment in the section below, how you are treated in the society, how you are treated in our community, how are these brothers are taking you when you want to get married, or even single ladies, single Muslims, single sisters, who I've seen so many sisters who are single, not yet even married, and they are looking for righteous spouse. They are looking for brothers who are on their deen, and that goes same for myself. I'm looking for someone who is practicing Muslim, someone who is on their deen. But here's my question to all these brothers who are come on here and tell me, and they try to preach me. There's no harm preaching. There's no harm saying your opinions, but those opinions need to be um, taken into actions. Then, right? You can't just say to me, "Oh, you because you are too independent because maybe you love your independence." No, that's not the case. The case is these days, these men, I'm not saying all men are all bad, okay? Don't start trolling me on here, please. Don't start saying, oh no, you're saying everything bad about men. No, I'm just saying certain men. There are certain type of men who are making it bad for every single man out there, right? So these men have become so weak in the sense that they're given all the authority to a woman to be act like a man. Okay, so why can't these men can be men, right? Why can't they be a real men in the sense of like real men? um they're so quick, these brothers are so quick to judge judge us women. Oh, we want the sisters who's practicing. We want the sister who was from the time of Sahabat. Okay, so my question is: Are you from the? Are you practicing what our Prophet ﷺ taught us? Are you taking his seerah? Are you taking lessons? Are you taking knowledge from his character? Knowledge from his seerah? Knowledge. So here's my question to all these brothers, um, who are actively looking for spouses, looking for wives. You know, you're too quick to judge. You're too quick to make your assumptions. You're too quick to make your or to draw your conclusions. What kind of women do you need? What kind of fine? Everyone needs a righteous. Everyone have a particular criteria in their lives. I understand that. We all need that companionship. We all need that compatibility. We all need that attraction, that connection. I totally understand that. Okay, but my question is that um, if we have so many of these categories or so many what's the word restrictions, how are we going to find these women? And my other question is that where all these women are gonna go? Women who are single women, women who've been divorced before, women who are widowed. But you do say that, oh, you are looking for a woman who's pious, you're looking for a woman who is from like who act like Sahabats. I get that, okay? I totally get what you're saying. But are you acting like one? So that's my question. Are you acting like Sahabis? But Sahabis were, Sahaba were the ones who are so quick to, they would be the first in the queue to marry a woman who is divorced, marry a woman with children, marry a woman who's a widow. But these days, what we tend to do is we tend to forget these women, and that is a very, very deep, concerning issue in our society these days, in our community these days. Where are these women supposed to go to look for spouses? to look for that protection. At the end of the day, these women need the protection. Okay, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made us that way. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave women and men different duties in life. Okay, we both complete each other. So, so how are these women supposed to find these men, these real men who are actually there to take responsibility of these women? Okay, where are they supposed to look? Where are they supposed to seek? If you are just going to reject these women, if you are just not going to pay any attention to these women, so then you say, then you're too quick to judge. Oh, there's too much fitna in the society. There's too much, fahashi, too much of zina going around in society. Yes, that's true. There is too much fitna in the world. There is too much zina going around in the world. Because why? Because we're not promoting nikah. We're not promoting the halal way of life, which we've been taught by our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You know, he says, make the nikah easy. But we're not making that easy, are we? We have the list, like a long list, what we need in our spouses. And this point is going for both women and men. We have like a huge list of requirements that we need for this dunya. But are we actually, in true essence, are we actually seeking for that soul, seeking for that spouse who can actually hold our hand and take us to Jannah? I wish I can find that person who can take my hand and take me to Jannah. But it's just like it's becoming impossible. Absolutely impossible. Forget about myself. It's impossible for these single women who are finding it hard to find a decent man. A decent man who can take responsibility of this woman. So I would say, so in the end, I would like to say, before I conclude the video, is that don't take me wrong. I'm not here to make men feel bad. I'm not blaming them. But all I'm saying is that don't judge. Don't be too quick to judge a woman. You know, like you don't know what's in the backstory. You don't know their story. Don't be too quick to judge them. All I would say, all I would say is also make the nikah easy. Give these ladies, these women a chance as well. Where are these women are gonna go? That's all I have to say. And just be open-minded about people who've been married before, people who are divorced, women who are widowed. Give them chances. Everyone deserves chances in their lives. So you know how many blessing there is if you marry a woman who's been divorced or marry a woman who have children. You know, do you understand? There's so many blessings in that. So I would say promote nikah. Make it easier. So that's all I would have to say today. I'll see you guys very soon in my next video, inshallah.